cough, cough. Good God. Oh, good God. Okay. Uh-huh. Hello. So, you missed some of it. You missed some of it, 'cause I was kind of brainstorming offline. Not much. There was something about, Lux fruit and stuff. Anyways. One sec, I gotta hydrate. It was a lot. That actually makes the scene hit harder. Not because Lex is weak, not because she can't handle things, but because she spent the entire night being strong, and now she's reaching the point where being strong is taking effort. Holy shnikes, okay, let's just... The room is quieter now. Not silent, but quieter. And that's the problem, because when the room gets quiet, Lux's thoughts get louder. She hates that. She always has. Or at a moment where, yeah. The second there's nothing to focus on, her brain immediately finds something she missed, something she should have done, someone she should check on, something she should fix, and suddenly she's thinking again. Like, did I say the wrong thing? Is Nikolai actually okay? Did I worry Geo? Am I making this weird? The thoughts keep stacking. Oh no. And Lux tries to not to show it, because that's what she does. She keeps her expression steady, keeping herself together. She keeps herself functioning, but her attention is slipping. Gia notices immediately, because she's not looking at anyone else. She's not looking through the room. She's not looking at anyone right now. She's looking through the room. Yeah. I don't know if I said that correct the first time. My brain hurts. Sunflower. Lux, could you, shut up, keyboard? I'm gonna cry. Why does it do this to me? Yeah, okay. What are you scared of? Lux looks up automatically. But her voice is smaller now, and Geo knows that voice. The room is still there. Toby, Jay, Foz, Nikolai, everyone, blah, 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 etc., etc. But suddenly Lux feels alone anyways. Oh, no. Mid-drawing, and I'm scared of something else. Which is the part she hates. Not physically alone, emotionally alone. Like she's standing a few steps away from everyone else. And she doesn't want that. She especially doesn't want Geo noticing because then he'll worry, and she doesn't want that either. Why is Lux complicated? I'm okay. Again, automatically. Geo doesn't argue. I know. And then there's a pause. But you're thinking too loud. That immediately catches her off guard. What? You get that look. He gestures vaguely. Like you're listening to something nobody else can hear. And unfortunately, that's exactly what she was doing. Lex looks away because she doesn't have a defense for that one. Across the room, even Nikolai notices it now. Not the details, just the patterns. The same way Lex notices when other people drift. Now she's the one drifting. Oh my god. You don't have to sit by yourself, you know. The room goes quiet again, because that's not what he's actually talking about. And everyone knows it. Lex does too. What does it mean? But the truth is embarrassing. Because the truth isn't, I'm upset. The truth is, I don't want to be alone with my thoughts right now. And somehow that's harder to admit. So she stays quiet. And Gio looks at her for a second, then another. And for once, he stops trying to get an answer. Because he already has one. Not from her words, from the silence. You don't have to pretend to me. Quiet. Simple. Not demanding, not pushing, just an open door. And that's probably the worst thing he could have said for Lux's emotional defenses, because now she has absolutely no excuse left to hide behind. The room isn't asking her to be strong. Nobody is asking her to fix anything. Nobody is asking her to explain herself perfectly. They're just sitting there, making room for her. And that might be the first time all night that Lex realizes for once she doesn't have to be the one holding everyone else. Maybe she can just let someone sit beside her while the thoughts pass. Okay, if Gio accidentally makes Lux worse, he's quick to blame himself. I'm doing this off of the fact that anytime I start getting deeper, you go, I need to do something to stop this, and then it backfires, and not in a good way, sadly. And I thank you. Should give Lex a hug. Honestly, that would be exactly why Gio would be careful here. Because the second he thinks he made Lex feel worse, his brain is probably going, great, I messed up. Nice job, idiot! I'm praying to God that's not accurate. I don't know. I'm kind of scared now. Or it's like, the second he thinks he made Lex feel worse, his brain is probably going, great, I messed up. Nice job, idiot. Even if he didn't actually do anything wrong.
One deaf teenager.
Yes, I am one deaf teenager.
I said open your door. Pearl is losing her cotton picking mind over not being able to get to her babies.
Oh.
Also, pick a color. You got red and green.
Red? What flavors are they?
I don't know, but it's a whistle.
Oh. Oh?
And it's a sucker. There, Pearl. Happy now?
Oh, it's strawberry.
Where'd it go?
Duh.
Come back in here. No, you didn't.
I gotta make sure my thing isn't glitching. Because it probably is ending up with a glitch. And I'm gonna tweak out if it freaking does. No, it doesn't. Okay. Thank God. Okay. That's kind of, I don't know. Even if he didn't actually do anything wrong. The room is quiet. Lex is still fighting the over... yes, I love calling myself an idiot. I prefer calling myself Stupid Shark Boy. Well, if I try to say that you're a shark boy in this, we're gonna have issues. Because the AI won't be able to understand what exactly the looks are. Oh my God. Yeah?
Did you use the Miracle Whip today?
No. We had Miracle Whip?
You didn't use Miracle Whip today on the sandwich or anything?
I
hate Miracle Whip.
I have zero idea.
I'm gonna buy his nails.
What?
Grab 'em.
Okay. Afro. You know what? That's fine. The room is quiet. Lex still fighting the overwhelm, trying to stay present, trying to not get lost in her own head. Then Geo says, "You don't have to pretend with me." And Lex immediately goes quieter. Not because she didn't appreciate it. Not because she's upset at him. Just because it hit too close to home. If only if ChatGPT wasn't so confused. I realize you can't do any, like, kisses or romantic love or anything like that. And yet, they can say they're casually dating. She looks away, and Gia's stomach immediately drops. Oh no. Because from his perspective, he said something and Lex got quieter. Clearly, this is his fault. Oh no. Good night. When I grow up, Sunflower, no answer right away. Could you just leave? Okay. I can always add that. I can always just add that myself. Like, I could just elaborate. Sunflower? No answer right away. Just Lex trying to get her thoughts back under control. I shouldn't have said that. That gets Lex's attention instantly. Oh, could y'all stop evading my bedroom? I just want to read in peace. Let me read in peace. Thank you. What? I made it worse. No, I did. Oh boy, there he goes. Speedrun any percent self-blame. I literally watched it happen. Meanwhile, Lex is staring at him because somehow he is blaming himself out, which is not part of the plan. Sunshine? What? Oh wait, hold up. My expressions. Sunshine? What? You didn't make it worse. But Gio is unconvinced because he cares. And when he cares, he notices every little reaction, sometimes too much. Then why'd you get quiet? Lex opens her mouth, closes it. Because the real answer is because I was already overwhelmed, not because of you. Because I was trying not to cry. The room goes silent. Geo freezes. Oh. The kitten just fell off the bed! Oh. The room goes silent. Geo freezes. Oh. Immediately, instantly, the entire situation rearranges itself in his head. Not because of him, never because of him. Lex was struggling long before that. And suddenly, Geo looks less guilty and more worried. Oh. For a moment, he doesn't know what to say. Which is rare, because he can't fix this. He can't argue with it. He can't logic it away. So instead, he does the simplest thing he can think of. A quiet, supportive hug. Not dramatic, not trying to solve everything. Just, I'm here. The room collectively pretends not to stare. Immediately looking elsewhere. I'm respectfully minding my business. Same, absolutely. I am not Toby. Right? Business minding. Meanwhile, the important part isn't that anything got fixed. Because it didn't. Lex is still overwhelmed, still tired, still carrying too much. But for the first time all night, she isn't carrying it alone. And Gio, the second he realizes she doesn't pull away and isn't upset with him, a huge amount of tension leaves him too. Because his biggest fear in the moment wasn't the conversation. It was accidentally hurting someone he cares about. So now they're both a little less alone than they were 5 minutes ago. But honestly, that's enough for tonight. Toby, could we... One sec, I got an idea. Okay, time skip. Toby and Alora, wake up, everyone. And Jay is already threatening to strangle somebody. You want to see how funny it can actually be? You want to see how silly it can actually be? You want to see how funny it can actually be? Well, I'm about to show you. The next morning, mistakes were made. The sun was barely risen. Peace exists for approximately 3 seconds, then, good morning, everyone! Wake up, sleepy people. It's a beautiful day to cause problems and make pancakes and problems and pancakes and both. Silence. Silence. The entire room collectively regrets waking up. Jay, already sitting upright somehow, hair a mess, expression flat, soul departed. I'm going to strangle both of you. Good morning to you too. She's always so happy in the mornings. I know where you sleep. We all slept in the same room. Exactly. Meanwhile, Foz is absolutely losing it. You're next. Worth it. I mean, still worth it. That is so canon of Foz. Lex wakes up abruptly, not because she wanted to, because Toby's volume could wake the dead. Blink. Why? Good morning, Lux. It isn't. It's 7 a.m. Exactly. She's got a point. Lux immediately grabs a blanket and partially hides it. I was having a bad dream. I was having a nice dream. What was it about? I don't remember. Tragic. You're tragic. The room collectively goes, oh, I've been destroyed. Gio wakes up slower, mostly because he was actually asleep. What's happening? Your worst nightmare. Toby. Yeah, that checks out. I love how he just woke up speaking Spanish.
Put it down so we can get the other kitties in. Pearl, go to your bed.
Pearl!
Pearl, go to bed. Come on, Pearl. No, go to bed. Pearl,
He immediately drops his head back down. Wake me up when they're gone. Never! Tragic. You're copying me, maybe. Maybe for approximately half a second, they both look equally exhausted. You two are functioning on one brain cell. We know. We share it. That's not reassuring. Meanwhile, Nikolai is awake, unfortunately. He sits up, looks at Toby, looks at Alora, looks at the ceiling. A long pause. I understand why Jay is threatening people. Thank you! You're welcome.
Go.
They don't appreciate my contributions! You removed peace. You're welcome! Are you I take it back. Oh my god. Jay is plotting crimes. Foz is laughing too hard to help. Aaron is awake against his will. Blaze is enjoying the disaster. Nikolai is questioning reality. Gio is trying to return to sleep. Lex is wrapped in a blanket burrito. Tubby and Alora are thriving. Who wants breakfast? Who wants consequences? Not me! Correct answer. She's getting faster. She's evolving! I heard that. And thus begins another. Lux at this point just gives up. And says, screw it. The morning completely falls apart. At this point, Lux has reached her limit. Not emotionally, not dramatically, just the specific kind of tired that happens when Toby and Alora have been awake for too long. Wrapped in her blanket like a disgruntled burrito, Lux suddenly sits up. Screw it. The room pauses because those words coming from Lux are concerning. Oh no. The burrito has something has changed. The burrito has spoken. Lex points dramatically across the room. We're going to the boba cheese stop. Instant silence. Everybody wake up and get married. Ready. Wait, really? Yes, really. And if you don't want boba, I'll get you something. Also, I'm about to whack you both with the fry. She's serious. She's serious. Get them to it. Flies! What? I'm supporting her. Geo, who was halfway back asleep, slowly lifts his head. Sunflower threatened final violence before breakfast. Character from Element. I'm kind of proud. No, because why would this actually be funny? No, I like that. No, I feel like this would be canon. Why do I feel like this would genuinely happen? Sunflower threatened before violence before breakfast. Character development. I'm kind of proud. No! Fair. Nikolai watches this entire exchange. So your solution was an organized migration. Yes. Reasonable. That's the most support she's gotten all morning. The alternative was listening to them. He points directly at Toby and Alora. I choose migration. I feel attacked. You should. Nah. Oh my god, everyone is getting ready, or at least attempting to. The room is full of noise, movement, complaints, and Toby. I think my plan was perfectly reasonable. The whack. A pillow flies across the room with surprisingly accuracy direct hit. Oh, contact. Direct impact. The pillow bounces up Toby's The pillow bounces off Toby's face and lands on the floor. The sunflower has turned violent. You woke me up. It was morning. Wrong answer. Very wrong answer. Unfortunately for Alora, Lex was not finished. Absolutely. Insert. And Lux is still holding the pillow, which means her authority is currently in question. I would like to state for the record, Toby, yes. Lux points the pillow at him like it's a weapon of mass destruction. Now stop before I allow Jay to strangle you. The room goes silent. Jay immediately. See, she gets it. That wasn't a no, because it wasn't. Oh. I have been waiting all morning. This is targeted. You woke me up. It was morning, and now it's consequences. I don't like this timeline. I do. Of course you do. This is hilarious. Gio watches Toby slowly backing away from Jay, then glances at Lux. What? I think you accidentally gave Jay authority. No! I can live with that. Thank you. No! I think it was funny. Wait for it. Wait for it. Just wait for it. On the way out, immediate consequences. The group is halfway to the doors. Somehow nobody is entirely sure how. Okay, new question. Why do I suddenly feel concerned? Can I strangle Geo? Absolute silence. What did I do? That's worse. Before anyone else can react, the whack. A pillow launches across the room. Ow! First impact, that was bad. She didn't even hesitate. No, it was a question. No, I wasn't actually gonna do it. Still, no, you're taking his side, obviously. Don't. I didn't say anything. You were thinking it. I was. Idiot. You're my son, unfortunately. The room collectively. Nods. They do have the same energy. One just yells less. Debatable. Hey. Hey! And then the whack. A second fellow hits even harder than... Back up. Jay, I would sincerely like to apologize. I would sincerely like to apologize. Sunflower, what was that for? The first one was for asking, and the second, backup. Sunflower has learned combo attacks. Backup is insane. I'm writing that down. Even Nikolai looks mildly amused. Reasonable. Not you two! Meanwhile, Geo is trying very hard not to laugh, failing. Back up. Good plan. I've been betrayed by my entire family. You can join my side. I'd rather get hit by another... Lux just grabs third pillow in case. Hey! Why are y'all attacking your kittens? Dude, what was that for? Why did you attack him? What did he do? What did the poor baby do to you? The third pillow. The room should be moving towards the door. Should. Instead, everything has completely derailed again. Lex quietly reaches down and picks up a third pillow. The entire room sees it happen. There's a third one? Oh no! She came prepared. I'm actually proud. Same. She's learning. Just in case. Just in case of what? You. That's not an answer. It is Toby no longer functioning. He's on the floor absolutely wheezing. Unfortunately, Alora is somehow worse. The two of them are now feeding off each other's laughter. Aaron finally cracks. Thank you. You're welcome. Stop encouraging her. Never. Nikolai is watching this unfold, still trying to process how the morning became of this. How many pillows are there? I don't know. That's concerning. A little. A bit. Geo notices something. A terrible realization. Sunflower. What? Where did you get the third pillow? Classified. Lux shows just says how many people are here and then says there's that amount of pillows. The whole time? The whole time! You should fear me. No, your sister should fear me. $20 pillows. if I ask whether there's anything else we should know about, there probably is. She's terrifying. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment, I know. So what is a lot of... Don't say it. What? That pause. Yeah, that... Maybe like 200. Oh my god. No, you shall not. What? You can't just say that. I just did, Lexi. I'm explaining. I'm still investigating me out. Y'all, what is going on with the No one is prepared for what comes next. I found the bricks after burning down a building. Silence. The entire sidewalk ceases to exist. Time stops. Birds stop singing. A distant car probably reverses out of the sheer corners in concern. You what? What? You can't just say that. I just did. Lux. Yes. Explain. No. No is not an explanation. Geo immediately turns toward woods. Sunflower? What? Please tell me that's not what it sounded like. It depends on what it sounded like. That doesn't help. It never helps. Why does she do this? Because it's funny. It's very funny. Nikolai has developed a headache. She's doing that thing again. Giving the most alarming possible answers and refusing to elaborate. Fair. Was it your building? No. Better or worse? I don't know. How do you not know? I wasn't keeping track. I'm going to scream. I think she's doing this on purpose now. Maybe. Geo pinches the bridge with his nose. Sunflower. What? One day you're going to give a normal answer. Probably not. Thank you for the honesty. At least she's self-aware. That's somehow not reassuring if that the group continues towards. No, I will burn down your house, Jay Lee. I will. I'm still investigating the arson lore. Please don't. Please don't encourage this. Please do. Fuzz! Lex sighs, the kind of sigh that says she's tired of this conversation already. Then she points to the group. Okay, new rule. Don't hurt my sunshine. And don't hurt Toby. You haven't. A little. And then Lux narrows her eyes slightly. Not angry, just serious enough that people will act. Or I will go full on. Honestly, I believe her. You don't even know what it means. I don't need to. I don't need to. That's somehow fair. Concerning but fair. I would like it noted that I am now officially protected. Nobody was trying to hurt you. You threatened me emotionally every day. That's different. It's not. Toby just... The group is still moving toward the boba shot, but the air is heavier now. Not loud anymore, just careful. Toby's somehow still curious despite everything Tilta said. Were there people in the building? The question hits differently. Even for Toby, even for this group, a beat of silence follows. I don't know. She shrugs like it's another detail she didn't track. Like it's something that didn't fully stick in her mind, and she keeps walking. For a second, no one else moves. Lux, what? Her tone isn't decisive, just flat, honestly. You don't know? I didn't check. You didn't check? Not angry, just trying to... It wasn't part of what I was doing there. It makes it worse, not intentionally, just logically. Gio immediately steps slightly closer, not grabbing her, just closer. Sunflower? Lux glances at him. You were at a building that burned. Yeah? And you didn't check if anyone was inside. A pause. Lux thinks. Not panic, not guilty, just replaying the memory like... It was Saturday. It was Sunday. I think it's getting scary. It's getting scary. Let's not discuss the reason. I don't know. Coming. Just give me. Hey, bro, no. Bro, why can't you just be in there?
Lamina.
Yeah?
Meds.
Okay.
And you can sit down and watch Once Upon a Time with us if you want, or you can go lay down, but no more phone from now on.
Oh, okay.
For the rest of the night.
Okay. What?
Dropping more vacuum going up today. Why don't you open that up, man?
What?
Before you take those out,
She's right up.
you should bring your water with you. Open it up, throw it in your mouth.
Okay, note for next time. Stop! No, Fred. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. I'm traumatized. Why are you traumatized? Okay. No immediate change, no resolution, no acknowledgement. The group dynamic shifts again. The energy doesn't snap back to chaos. It doesn't go fully heavy either. It settles somewhere in the middle. Toby walks more quietly now. A miracle. Jay still looks ready to fight someone, but has redirected it emotionally. Foz is unusually subdued. Aaron and Blaze are just watching the dynamic shift. Aaliyah stays near Lex a bit more deliberately now. And Geo stays close enough to let that Lex doesn't drift into her head again. Not controlling, just present. Because now the situation isn't about bricks or pillows. It's about making sure Lex isn't carrying entire gaps in awareness alone. And for once, no one is joking about it. The group is still midway when Lex stops. Not dramatically, just suddenly present in a different way. The building was a building that put family at risk. Silence. Not chaotic silence this time. Heavy silence. The kind where everyone actually processes before speaking. What? Put family at risk? Lux, what does that mean? I feel like we skipped important content. We definitely skipped important context. We skipped like 3 chapters. Lux looks at them for a second, then shrugs slightly, like she's organizing the memories as she speaks. It wasn't stable. It was one of those situations where people were doing things they shouldn't have been doing there. I got the bricks out because they were useful. That word again, useful. Gio immediately steps closer again, but gently. His voice is quieter now. Sunflower? Stop. Not harsh. Just firm enough to interpret the direction of her thoughts. You're jumping around it instead of the part that matters. Lux pauses and looks at him. I'm not trying to. I know. A beat. But you are. Silence again, but softer now. Less of like confrontation, more like grounding. Nikolai exhales slowly. Lux, she looks at him. Did you know anyone was in danger when you were there? Straight question, no assumptions, no accusation, just clarify. Lux thinks longer this time, not brushing it off, not deflecting. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't think about it as people being in it. That lands hard, not because she's avoiding it, but because she's admitting her mind framed it in real time. The room reacts differently now. No one jumps in immediately, because now it's not chaos anymore. It's understanding something important, how Lux process situations. Okay, that makes more sense than I wanted it to. Come on, Pearl. That makes more sense than I wanted it to, but it's still concerning. Very concerning. Yeah, hello. Whoa! Dude! She literally said nope and took her food back. AI roleplays are scary. I'm telling certain... Down. But it's still concerning. Very concerning. I am learning emotionally nuance and I don't like it. Down. I do. Gio nods slightly. Not satisfied, but calmer. That's the part we needed you to say. A pause. Not the bricks. That gets a small, almost tired exhale from Lex. Not humor, just release. Okay. She looks down for a second, then back up, more steady now. I didn't mean for it to sound like that. I know. Bro, why are you under here? Leah stays near Lex. Gio stays closest. And Lex, she's quieter now. No shutting down, no spiraling. Just aware that her internal fire systems missed something important. And now she knows people notice, not to punish her, but to make sure she doesn't stay alone in that blind spot. Okay. Oh. Oh. Blaze, I want to know your opinion on Lux. Like, genuinely, I want to know your opinion on her redesign. Ignore that. I think I'm gonna just probably end the live stream. How did they escape?